Our next guest is a Grammy nominee who played Ariel in The Little Mermaid. Now she sheds her scales to co-star in a musical adaptation of The Color Purple.
Keep your head held high, just like Mama taught us. I'll come visit you when I can. Even if we have to part, you and me. Us have one heart.
The Color Purple opens in theaters Christmas Day. Please welcome Halle Bailey. Very good to see you. You know, your name is not difficult to say, but it's really hard because people want to probably say either Halle Bailey or Halle Bailey or something like that.
Yes, or Halle Berry, which people
or Halle Berry you probably get a lot, which is a nice compliment to be mixed up. But yeah, you have been here a couple of times before as a musical performer with your sister, with your group. You guys, how old were you guys when you started in that?
Goodness, wow. Well, we've started singing ever since we were like 5, but the last time we were here together performing was for our first album, The Kids Are All Right. And I think I was like 15 years old.
15 then, wow.
Yeah, it was crazy. So it's always so amazing to be back here with you.
Yeah, it's great to have you here. And how is your sister doing?
She's amazing.
Do you guys live together, or what's your deal?
So, yeah, technically we do live together. I copied her and moved to the same apartment building that she moved to.
Oh, you did?
Yes, because I'm a clingy little sister who needs my big sister, and I asked for her permission, of course.
Oh, you did? Well, that's, you know what? Most little sisters would not ask for that permission. They just move in and assume it was going to be great.
Yeah, so she was like, oh, yeah, come on. But we're on different floors, so we still have space, but when I need her, she's there.
Do you ever have surprise elevator time?
Oh, yeah, all the time. All the time. You know, we have keys to each other's places.
Oh, you
so,
do?
Yeah.
Is that good? Do you go into her place when she's not home?
Yeah.
Oh, you
all
do?
The time. All the time. You know, I steal clothes. She gets mad at me because our packages, we pick up our same packages, and sometimes I can't wait for her to come to my apartment to get them. So I start going through them, and I'm like, oh, this is nice. And then I wear it for the night.
Does she get mad? Is that like
Yeah.
You know, it's funny. It's like no matter what the scenario, like sisters do take clothes from each other, and then the one whose clothes are taken always gets mad.
Yes.
And then for you guys, it must be especially annoying because you get photographed in these clothes, and now it's like, oh, great, now I can't wear that
now I'm wearing
to a thing.
what you wore,
Yeah. Well, just make sure you're home more. I guess you're first to the door. Maybe give the UPS guy a couple extra bucks, you know what I'm saying?
That's a good idea.
You guys, you live here in LA, as you mentioned, and you guys got signed to a record contract by Beyonce, right?
Yes, we
Which
did.
is crazy.
Thank you.
I mean, that's when Beyonce. First of all, she saw you guys on the internet. Is that how it worked?
Yes, she discovered us on YouTube when we were 13 and 12, I believe.
Then did she reach out personally to you guys?
Well, so her team reached out to us first, and through an email. I didn't think it was real. I'm like, that's crap. And like, no, that's like a random person sending that. And Chloe, my sister, who's a huge fan, like knew. She's like, no, that's the Parkwood symbol. That's her company. So from there,
They had the logo right.
Yes.
And then Beyonce herself, does she interview you before signing you to her label? Is she like gonna make sure to check you out?
Oh my gosh, I mean, that was so long ago now, like 15 and 12, 13. And so we got to meet with her one time. I think we showed up to her set for the first time we ever saw her after she had asked us, you know, want to sign us. And I remember it was like super dark. She was in a white glittery jumpsuit. And we were like, oh my gosh, this is Beyonce. And then after you get over it,
did she have a fan going on her?
Oh yeah, it was the whole thing. It felt like a dream. And then after, you know, the more time we spent with her, she's just like a cool aunt, you know?
And then would she be like, and when I say critical, I don't mean critical in a negative way. I mean critical in like a way, like she'd be like, maybe we want to do this, maybe try this, in that way?
Of course, she has such amazing instincts because she's been doing this for years. I mean, the fact that her career has been this long-lasting as a Black woman is so powerful and inspiring. So she knows. We listen to her, you know, when she gives notes, we're like, wow, okay, we're going to take this into consideration.
Into consideration?
Oh, yeah.
Consideration.
That's how she is. She's like, this is my opinion, but you be free. That's what we love about her.
Oh, that's nice. But did you reject any of her thoughts?
No.
No, of course not.
No.
You know, I don't know if you can say that know what you're talking about. And now you have, boy, it's crazy how many of these, like, really giant stars that you were working with. You were Oprah, of course, for The Color Purple, as producer of your movie, Steven Spielberg. Who else? Quincy Jones, I think, right? And are they actually involved? Like, was Oprah on set with you?
Yes, that was one of the most beautiful things about the filming process of The Color Purple was that Oprah was there with us like almost every week, and you know, I've always just seen her on TV and like, you get a call, you get. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's Oprah. So I'm like, wow. And then actually getting to work around her, she has such a beautiful, like, protective maternal instinct about her. So she always made sure we were okay, we were safe, and then we immediately, when you saw her, you felt like, okay, she's here, I'm good. Like, it became that sort of thing. So
if Oprah had a strong opinion on something, and it happened to be opposite of Beyonce's opinion, who do you imagine you would side with?
oh my goodness. I mean, they are both amazing. I would take what they both have to say into consideration. But B, I would have to kind of be like, yeah, her.
What do you get for, like, you have to get Oprah a Christmas present now?
So that's really hard to think about because I've been thinking about all my Christmas presents I have to give this year because there's so many people that have helped me on this journey of this whole year. Beyonce, now Oprah's one of them.
Beyonce a present
and
too.
it's so hard to think of what could you get them. Do you have any ideas? Because I don't know.
You know, everybody likes a popcorn bucket.
Yeah.
You know, maybe find out what their favorite team is.
Okay.
Beyonce's from Houston. Maybe get her like an Astros popcorn bucket.
Okay.
People like those pretzels dipped in chocolate.
Yeah.
Bath soaps are always nice.
Baths are nice. The bath bombs.
Am I not? None of these are good enough?
You know, they're okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what you do? Go on Oprah's list. She tells you everything she likes right there.
That's so true. Oh, my gosh.
And then go on Oprah's list and get something for Beyonce and say, Oprah said you would really like this. Well, congratulations on everything. Say hello to your sister, please. The movie is The Color Purple. It opens on Christmas Day in the movie theaters. Halle Bailey, everybody. We'll be back with